Well, it's only taken me 3 months to publish my first Far Cry 5 map on the arcade. I got the game and I played it a lot, and then I stopped playing, and I just got back into it a bit, and I decided the first map I finished properly was the Spider-Man map that I made, Project Spider-Man. The gameplay, it's a journey map because, I mean, I didn't really know what to actually do in the map, so I made it a journey map just so that you have to try and get to the objective point, which is over there, among the gigantic metropolis. There are some enemies in the map that fly helicopters, and they can try to shoot you and stuff. Let's see if we can find one. There's one. So there's 3 of those, and it's just to kind of mix things up a bit, but it's really hard to get the AI to behave. For example, guy over there, he's not even gotten into his helicopter, and it seems like if you play the map and then you die and redo it, the AI works perfectly. So I'm gonna actually do that now, because they don't work otherwise. It's really stupid. So it takes quite a bit of skill to actually get some fluid swinging through the city and not hit awkward points, and I have to admit this building is probably the worst building I could have started the player on, because there's just so many ledges that you can hit. But I recommend jumping off this way. And you can swing around like Spider-Man. And once you get the hang of it, it's really fun to be able to just swing around like crazy. And you get quite a few second chances if you miss a swing opportunity. And you can land on these rooftops, but not all of them. There's a instant death barrier if you fall, as I've shown before, if you fall too far. But there's no fall damage, so it's a kind of good way to not mess you up if you want to fall more than 3 meters without taking any damage. But I also had to stop people landing on the ground, because there's no way I'm detailing the entire ground. It's too much. So I put an insta-kill barrier just near the ground. But yeah, I put cars and trees and pavements and everything, and it feels like you're in a real city pretty much. But I just wish I could get actual cars to drive along. That'd be nice, but you can't. So anyway, I want to try and get to the top of that point and complete the map. It's very difficult. If you can do it better than me, good luck, because I kind of know the secret. It's not supposed to be a secret, but I have no way to make it clear. Is that the central skyscraper, the tallest one that I'm looking at now, has a bunch of grapple points that go up around the building in like a spiral motion, getting progressively higher and higher. And it means that if you take them, you should be able to kind of get up the building a bit more easily. And then once you're up, you'll be higher than the objective point, which is what you want. So we'll start. I haven't really kept to my word. I haven't actually explored the rest of the city. I've only explored a little half of it. But anyway, we need to try and get up there, so it's going to be tricky. But the whole point of the game is to swing around. So even if you don't complete it and you can't, I would recommend just kind of falling to your death. But please give it a good rating if you enjoy it, even if you couldn't complete it. It would be appreciated. So I'll just try and swing through the city a bit more. Explore this half. Ooh. And die. This time I'm going to try and go more sort of straight for the objective rather than exploring the city. I'm trying to ponder the different ways to do it. This time all 3 helicopters actually finally... Oh, I jinxed myself. That one's decided to get in, but not fly. I have no idea how it works. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I'm not too bothered about it. It's not the point of the game. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll jump around here. Take this to this one, hopefully. Yep. And then if I spin back round like that, we're going around this way. We've been spotted. Ooh. You get a massive head start if you hit the first set of grapples from the main building, and I don't want to get shot. Oh. It's really fun though when you have 3 of them trying to kill you. Ooh. And once they spot you, they don't really lose you, and that's the fun of it. But it's getting them to see you in the first place. It won't happen naturally, really. You've got to kind of get in their faces. And make sure you don't hit their rotors, because that would be very painful. And depending on which direction you swing, you can get different amounts of momentum in the right direction and stuff. Anyway, there's our objective. So what I'm going to do is go around here, extend full length, but I really like looking at the streets below. Real sense of height and scale. Here we go. Right, that's the 3rd time I've ever completed this map. I think I had to adjust some of the grapples because they weren't responding or something. That could have been the reason. But yeah, it's a huge, detailed, very high up city. I hope if you play it, you enjoy it. Have some fun with the helicopters. They are fun, and I really wish you could grapple onto enemy helicopters like you can with friendlies, but you can't. But here we go, he's got one guy here. Is he gonna spot us? I was tempted to maybe add things like explosives around the map that you could grab and throw at the helicopters, but I didn't bother yet because I want to publish this quite early. Might adjust that building. It doesn't look very realistic. This is the highest point in the game that in the map that you can actually reach. But yeah. Anyway, I'll complete the map. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope that you check out the map if you're interested. It is on PC, just to clarify, and it's called the Spider-Man Project, as in the title. And this is how you end. You just climb into the helicopter, just like that.
You are triumphant.